I've watched a lot of Aiemann because I was kind of thinking that they'd maybe do me and Aiemann, and I would have been okay with that fight too. But I've watched Aiemann, man. Aimann's like, he's going to be a really tough challenge, more than I think everyone thinks, because even when I was watching, studying him and like how to fight him, I was like, oh, this is going to be a lot harder than, it looks on paper, because the style is kind of ugly, to be honest. But he pulls out wins, and it works for him. So like, I don't think it's going to be like he'll just go out and whoop him up, but I think it's going to be a little bit competitive, but I think Sean will stay ahead almost the entire fight.
I don't see O'Malley beating this dude. I really don't, man. This dude's got grit. And by the way O'Malley looked his last fight with Song, I'm not confident with that, and I sincerely mean that. After watching Aiemann Zahabi has gone better, and he's a competitor, bro.
For sure.
You be watching the beginnings of the rounds, and you watch him towards the end. He knows how to pace himself and actually how to win the round at the very end. Like a real competitor that knows how to freaking study fights. I see that. And he's mixing in the wrestling too. When he fought Chito Vera, he was able to bring a little bit of that grappling towards the ends of the round. The dude is, his brother's been, his brother's a great coach. A lot of people have flocked to him. And when you have a good strategist like that, and you believe in somebody, and particularly when it's your blood, that shit will make him that much more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, of course. I mean, we're all thinking what we're thinking. But I have Zahabi,
what are we
aka Ariel Helwani, beating Sean O'Malley.
We got O'Malley versus Zahabi. I've seen Zahabi fight. I think he's good everywhere. I think just O'Malley's a little better on the feet, a little bit more experienced in these high-level fights, and still very hungry, So I'm going to lean towards O'Malley on that one.
And Canada versus US, it's a great match. But, of course, I will support and I will pick Sean O'Malley for this fight, because I fought him, and I always rooting to fight who I fought, either I win or lose.
I mean, this is no easy fight. This is no easy fight because Zahabi, again, you don't go and beat Jose Aldo, you don't go beat Pedro Munoz, you don't go beat Chito Vera, and you're just some schlub. So we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. We're going to be prepared for a 15-minute war. When I watch this fight, this is going to be a one-sided ass whooping. This is going to be a one-sided ass whooping, and we're looking for a finish. We're looking for a TKO. We're looking for a KO. 100%. The fans are in for a treat. Suga Show at the White House.
And listen, Aiemann Zahabi is, like I've said this, he is a dark horse in this division. I really respect what Aiemann Zahabi has put together, the heart that he puts together, and he is skilled. He's skilled. He might not be the sharpest looking, like a O'Malley that's a sniper from the outside that makes these movements look beautiful and look great. But Aiemann Zahabi's got heart. He's got good tactics. He knows how to fight. I think they've done a fantastic job over there at TriStar. Faraz has really poured into him to where Aiemann Zahabi is a contender now. And so this is no walk in the park as well for Sean O'Malley. It's no walk in the park.
He's putting on Aiemann.
Zahabi is good?
Very good. He's a lot better than what people think. He doesn't talk trash talk. That's why he's not,
I get that.
He's very, very good. He's one of these guys that he's very, very good, but you don't hear much about. But after the White House card, people will talk about him.
Not the biggest name in the division. Of course, after this, if he gets a win over Sean O'Malley on the White House, everyone's going to know his name. Yep. He's on a 4-fight win streak, I think. He's very good. He's just beat Marlon Chito Vera as well, which is obviously not an easy win. So, I think stylistically, this will play out on the feet. Yep. I think that favors Sean. Sean's tall, he's long, he's very, very fast. His boxing is beautiful. He really is. And I know coming into this one, he's fired up majorly. Obviously, it's the White House and everything that goes along with that. But more importantly, getting a win on a big card, becoming triumphant again, getting back in the winner's circle and showing the world, hey, look, listen, I ain't done. And if he gets a win, he's going to be fighting for the belt again soon.
Again, Aimann's on a streak. He's looking great. And man, he's going all the way to the title. So I've trained so many rounds, sparred with Aiemann, roll with Aiemann, everything for the last 10 years. Guy's a killer. I have full confidence that he's going to get the win. I think he's got all the skills to do the job, and I think however he wants to do it, you know, if he wants to wrestle, sort of takedowns, he can do that. If he wants to strike, I think his style messes with O'Malley's as well. He has a very hard style to fight. He's very tiring. He switches, he throws shots from unorthodox angles. He's in your face, he grapples, he wrestles, he does everything. He hits hard too, and he takes a good shot as well. He's like, you know, he's going to be there. Whatever you do, you see that when he got kicked in the face by Aldo, whatever you do, he's going to be there in your face. He's going to keep going. He ain't going to quit. And I think it's a good matchup for him.
Man, that's a tough one because, I mean, Aimann's like, he's deceptively tough, you know, and he just kind of will like walk in and he deflects, and you're like, man, the stick and moving doesn't work well on him. So it's kind of a tough matchup. I would think O'Malley, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets upset.
Like I got to go out there and put on a performance. This is, you know, we're 13 weeks out, and it's gonna be, you know, I gotta finish this, dude. I gotta do it in spectacular fashion. And typically, I try not to really go into a fight thinking like that. You know, I just like I gotta go out there and get the job done, win. But this is different. You know, there's too many people watching to go out there and barely win or even dominate. I want to finish. I need to finish. Yeah, I mean, he's very tough. He's on a 7-fight win streak. Very tough. Zahabi's his brother Frost is one of the greatest minds. So it's gonna be an interesting. Tim's a great mind. So it's gonna be, you know, a great battle of coaches, and it's gonna be a fun fight. And I think I have to go out there and put on a beautiful performance. I just have to.
I mean, for O'Malley, you would expect him to be on the card. I know people wanted to see him against Sandhagen, but Aiemann is on a big streak right now. He is from Canada, USA beef, fighting on the White House lawn. I like Aiemann. I'm excited for him. It's a huge opportunity for him to make a name, make a statement, and he figures out ways to win. So for O'Malley or anybody else underestimating him, you got to think twice. Firas Zahabi is one of the best coaches in the world. I think they're going to have a good game plan and style ready for it.
Yeah, you know, with these last two fights, it really gives me confidence that I can withstand a lot of things, and I don't need everything to go perfectly right for me to win, and I'll adapt and I'll find a way, and have so much hunger and desire to keep going. I was just thinking, keep doing the work, and that's the kind of mentality I'm bringing to this fight. Like, I don't need to be winning the fight from the beginning to the end, but I'll find a way to win it. You know, my striking is not traditional in the sense that I don't look like a karate fighter, I don't look like a kickboxer, and I don't really look like a boxer, and I don't look like a Muay Thai fighter. I have an amalgamation of them all. You know, my style is more like a Frankenstein style. I take what I like from Muay Thai, I take what I like from boxing, I take what I like from Taekwondo, from karate, and I put them together and I make it battle effective. You know, and it doesn't have to look pretty, and it doesn't have to fit in a mold for me. And I feel like that's where my advantage is. I feel like he might gas in this fight. I feel like he's underestimating the pressure that I'm going to be bringing and my ability to cut off the cage. But I do feel like I can get a TKO on O'Malley or a KO. I definitely think it's very possible.
This is an O'Malley masterclass written all over it. Written all over it, man. Zahabi is going to get pieced up by O'Malley. Zahabi's main weapon is his movement and him picking shots at range. You're not outdoing O'Malley at that, okay? And he's had a lot of fights where he's come very close to being finished, and he's gone through a lot of scraps and had a really tough set of fights. O'Malley should be able to completely style on him and maybe get a finish by KO. And that's the UFC's main plan here.
This should have been Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. I don't know why they did Aiemann Zahabi. I think Sean O'Malley should style on Aiemann Zahabi, like almost like kind of the song you don't like. He's going to pick him apart. That's what I think.
O'Malley versus Zahabi. I thought O'Malley would have fought someone like, I don't know, Umar or Sandhagen, something like that. But You know, Zahabi's on like an 8-fight win streak or something like that. He's on a big win streak, I know that. Beat a lot of people that no one expects him to beat, so it wouldn't surprise me if he comes in and beats O'Malley just because no one expects him to. But O'Malley could keep that long, keep it rangy, and do what he done strong and dong.
Okay, Aiemann Zahabi is Lebanese Canadian, born and raised in Quebec, Canada. He comes from a Lebanese family and has often highlighted his Arabic culture, upbringing, and close ties to his heritage, including his relationship with his brother, prominent MMA coach Faraz Zahabi. He's a Canadian citizen and fights out of Laval, Quebec. He is going to get knocked the fuck out by Suga Sean at the White House. Whoa, that's on AI over Google? That's crazy.